Turkish Islamic preacher says men without beards cause indecent thoughts in other men because they look like women. Bro, I don't know how to break this to you, but if a dude without a beard is what turned you gay, I don't think you were straight to begin with. Special thank you to CJ, Nix, Holly Miller, Els, Karen Duca, and Kaorianne Mori for supporting the channel and supporting my content. Thank you so much, guys. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are returning back to r/AreTheStraightsOK. Spoiler, they're not. Apologies if there is any background noise in this video. It's because it's the weekend and my stupid, insane, sick neighbors decided that on the weekends they would play sports instead of spending the whole weekend inside recording and editing. Excuse me while I just vomit everywhere. So yeah, apologies for the background noise. Let's get into the video, shall we? As a straight man, I don't date bisexual women. Because from all the stories I hear of bisexual women switching sides and cheating with the other gender, I just would never date one. I only know of guys who married bisexual women, only for them to have sex with other women behind their back. But you're being biphobic. Well, I don't give a fook. I'm a straight man who wants a straight woman. I would feel a lot more pissed off if a woman who I was with cheated on me with another woman than a man. That would make my blood boil so badly. These bi sluts with colored hair, of course they bring up the colored hair, can stay mad and single because even lesbians don't date their asses. Also, I'm very good at telling whether a woman is bisexual or not just by looking at her. It's weird because they just seem to have that look or vibe about them, which is pretty hard to explain. I'm sure many straight women would feel the same way about bisexual guys. In fact, I've heard a lot of straight, even bi chicks, say that they would never date bi men. I don't date fat women. Some women don't date short men. So what is wrong with me refusing to date bi women? The ending there was just real unnecessary. However, it's worth noting that refusing to date a woman because of her weight, refusing to date a man because of his height are all really shallow reasons for not dating someone. But as someone who is bi or pan or somewhere in between, it's really not that hard not to cheat on someone. That's it. That's the end of the conversation. If someone's gonna cheat, their sexuality didn't play a part in that. They were just the kind of person who cheats. Last week, the Newburgh School Board voted to ban any political speech from their schools, pointing to pride flags and Black Lives Matter signs as examples of divisive messages that they claim to make white and straight students feel excluded. I don't want to be that guy, but like, if you feel excluded from pride because you're straight, just suck it up and deal with it. I'm sorry, but imagine being such a fragile person that you see a Black Lives Matter sign and you feel excluded. You feel left out because your ancestors weren't slaves and your parents and their parents haven't been exploited by the economy, and you feel left out for that fact. What? What? Dude. Advice from guy to guy: never date bi women. Avoid them like the plague if you have to, cause moment you fall in love with one, your life is totally boned. First it starts normal and everything is going well, until their urges for women pop up again, cause they ain't straight. They would at some point want women, so they either cheat in you, force you into an open IR polyamorous relationship, or just make you a cuck where you sit like a loser at home while they are busy satisfying their urges with women. You try and say anything and you're labeled biphobic and literally Hitler. It isn't worth it. Like, live happy, king. Just sorry, I think I had a stroke at the end there. See, the problem is, right, this guy probably hasn't dated a bi person. He's making these assumptions. But more to the fact, he's going, oh, if you disagree with your bi partner cheating on you, you're labeled biphobic, when you're not. What is biphobic is completely discounting dating anyone that's bi from the get-go. When people say, hey dude, you're a bit biphobic, they're not talking about the fact that you don't want to get cheated on. They're talking about the fact that you just hate bi people. Just saying. Of course, it's Catholic memes. We know this one's gonna be a good one. Pedophilia isn't a sexuality, it's a mental problem. A lot of people on the internet, for whatever reason. Right, based. So are homosexuality and gender dysphoria. Sorry, did I know? Is he meant to be being caught by an angel right there? Well, gender dysphoria is actually a mental illness. That is true. However, there are things that help with that. For example, dressing and appearing in the way that you wish to dress and appear. Wow. It's almost like there's actually a kind of solution there. Homosexuality is not a mental illness, and comparing that to straight up pedophilia, only Catholic memes. But then, you know, I guess the Catholics don't. I can't say that. Never mind. I'm gonna move on. So when did you notice your wife was dead? The lovemaking was the same, but then the dishes started to pile up. Actually not funny. Do I upvote or downvote? What's the Hope's intention here? What? This is hilarious! Why? Try to be less politically correct. It's funny. I'm not PC. Still not funny. There's nothing clever about it. There's not even like a good punchline, you know? There's such thing as non-PC humor and non-PC comedy. See Bo Burnham, for example.
He didn't hear me shout, look out for the train. Because I didn't say anything.
He's not very PC, he's hilarious, but saying, how did you know your wife was dead? Well, I slept with the corpse, but I can't be bothered to wash my own dishes. That's not a punchline. Partner bad, everybody. Partner bad. Hey, straight people, if you don't like someone, don't marry them. Did you ever think about that before? Pastor says he used oral sex to suck demons out of men. No homo, bro, just exorcism. This... It's bad because this is like, he can't just say, I'm gay. He has to claim he is sucking the demons out of men through their ding-dongs just so that he won't be run out of church. Hiding from wife. Bar phone rates $1. Nope, not here. $2. Just missed him. $3. Just had one drink and left. $4. Hasn't been in all day. $5. Never heard of him. Why is nope, not here cheaper than he had one drink or just missed him? Because surely just missed him means he was there, and just had one drink means he was there. Whereas nope, not here, that could mean anything. Why is that's a better answer? But also, why are you hiding from your wife that you're going to the bar? Just tell her. If you're not marrying someone that you can tell when you're going to the bar, why did you marry someone? Marry someone you can trust with regular life updates. It's not hard not to marry someone that you don't like. I feel like it's harder to commit to a marriage with someone you don't like than it is to just not get married. When's she crazy? So you gotta check for pinholes. Why are you sleeping with someone that you are legitimately concerned about sabotaging your condoms? Just don't. Have you ever considered just not? Have you considered that you could just not? What's that? I think it's common sense. I think common sense just came in through the window. Wow! Dad, I got a part in the school play. I'll play a man who's been married 25 years. Maybe next time you'll get a speaking part. It's funny because wives never let their husbands speak. Dude, wife bad. Did you know that? Wife bad. I don't know if you guys knew that, but wife bad? Wife bad. It's just the worst kind of boomer humor. It's just, darling, do I please you in bed? Yes. I love that trick you do with your mouth. What trick? The one where you shut the fuck up and go to sleep. Again, just bro, if you're in a relationship with someone where you can't just say, I'd like to go to sleep now, love you, see you tomorrow, why'd you marry the person? You can't say it's for sex, because apparently it's not, so why? I don't get it. I don't get it. Dude, I guess I'm just not straight enough, dude. I mean, I like me women, right? But I also like men, so clearly I'm just not straight enough for this. I'm not straight enough for this kind of humor. Humor, air quotations. Wedding vows should include, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. No, they shouldn't, because if you're marrying someone that's gonna verbally abuse you, just maybe don't. Just maybe even stop dating that person. Because if you're in an abusive relationship, the next step, this might come as a surprise to a lot of people, the next step of an abusive relationship shouldn't be to lock yourself into a marriage with that person. When did I become a marriage counselor? One of my friends has a son who is less than a year old, and some people in our lives, upon hearing that Avery and I were expecting a girl, which we never actually announced, just started using she, her pronouns sometimes, have already made comments about our kids dating each other. My daughter isn't even born yet, and you know that they're the exact same people that if there is a gay character in a cartoon or in a movie, they're like, I can't believe they're showing this to our kids. It's disgusting. They shouldn't be teaching our kids about this kind of stuff. They shouldn't be sexualizing relationships in front of children because there's one character that's like, I like women, and is a girl. Meanwhile, they do this kind of stuff, and they buy their kids like the lady killer t-shirt when he's like 2 years old. It's such a double standard. It's such a double standard. Honestly, never changes. What guys think women want. What women really want. Or maybe women just want someone that they can be comfortable with and talk to and do things they enjoy with. Someone with common interests, like maybe a woman likes reading, she wants a guy that might read books. Or if she plays video games, she might want a gamer. Or if she does sports, she might want someone to play sports with her, you know? Or maybe she even wants someone that's the opposite and that she can just relax and tune out with. It does change, and it changes a lot, and it changes between pretty much every woman. I'm just saying. Men too. It's the same with men. Woke agenda preventing me from having sex. Oh, Fox News. My guy, it's not gay people stopping you from having sex, dog. There's more to it than that. And I think you really need to assess some things. This is the weakest why won't women sleep with me I've ever heard. Is they're all lesbian. Every single woman. I can't have sex because every woman is a lesbian. And it's Fox News, because of course it is. Dude, Fox News, the only news channel where opinion is apparently news now. It's not. You shouldn't be called Fox News. You should be called Fox Dudes Talk About Some Right-Wing Opinions. Nandor looking hot AF. If you're into that, cool. What woman wouldn't want a hot vampire like him? Are you a woman? I don't think guys are hot, as I'm a guy and straight. He just really needs you to know, you know? He can't play along or be funny. He really needs you to know that he's straight. It's a real problem for him. He just really needs to get that out there. I need to look up who Nandor is, because I need to have an opinion on this. He kind of looks like an ethnic me. If I had fangs. Is that a compliment? Is that an insult? Who knows? Me. You go first. Her. Are you sure? Me. Yes, no problem. I'm not in a rush. It's called window shopping when you look at things that you'll never buy. But honestly, imagine, if you will, a world where we don't treat other people like objects because they look attractive. Could you imagine that world? I'd love to live in a world like that. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? And the final image, gamer setup for girls. Your funny kitchen, women kitchen, comedy. I have a pretty good gaming setup. I don't have any strip LEDs. Not that I don't want them, don't have them, but it's not a gaming setup if it's just the kitchen. What game's she playing in there? Cooking Mama? You need a DS for that. I don't see a DS in that picture. These people bad at making memes. They're bad at making memes. I say that like I'm saying it ironically, but actually they are just bad at making memes. So that's where I'm gonna end the video. I hope you've enjoyed. If you want to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below. You can contribute to me. I also have a join button on the channel you can join to support the channel too. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I think I'm having a stroke and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.